Well, last night I was pretty happy. Embraced social interaction. I went out, and I didn't have much anxiety. Was able to play beer pong, meet people, and not really give off like weird vibes or as weird vibes like I have in the past from having anxiety. And today I'm not doing that great. I had some scratches on my neck. I must have did it at some point last night. I don't know when I was drunk. And my friend who I met up with here in the past in other vlogs, I've talked about how I had a conversation with him, and it was good, and it was good having social interaction, for once, and having a conversation that lasted longer than 5 minutes. And it's like another one of my friends tries to manipulate the situation with my job. Questioning the scratches on my neck as if I didn't do it myself. And basically, I think the whole time I've been talking to him, he's been trying to manipulate the situation for his own, his own personal benefit. And this is, I don't know how many, supposed to, like, a lot, not all my friends, but a lot of my friends, because they don't have respect for me and they don't have respect for the situation I went through and what PTSD is, and whether I have good vibes or bad vibes or anxiety or not. Some of my friends have tried to look at different things and question me and question things, and that doesn't help my PTSD. And today when I was doing deliveries, the more he was questioning crap, and started to kind of like say things in a particular way as if he was like agreeing with that company, but like not like agree with the company, but say what they did was obviously wrong, but like almost in agreement with them, and like trying to manipulate the situation. And like I can't have that. That's not gonna help me. That's not gonna help me get over my PTSD, help me get over my anxiety. So I have these like roller coaster scenarios where I have one day where I make positive positive progression, and then something has to happen and I have to lose another friend that I thought I had. I thought somebody was listening to my situation, was understanding it, and that just adds more anxiety to the situation and doesn't help. And it's a progressive battle that I'm going to continue to fight. And the progress that I've made, I acknowledge it. And if situations happen where people are gonna not respect me or the situation I've been in, and my anxiety and where it comes from, and the fact that I had to deal with what I had to deal with for so long, and that it's something that came about because of jealousy. When I first started working at a job for like the first month, and like these friends I've had, like I don't know everybody's like background or history, but my friends never tested these waters of friendship until I went through what I went through with my job. And anybody who ever did, I just said, I can't help you and we can't be friends. Like I don't know what to do. I don't want to torture you, and I can't do anything about how you feel, and I can only help how I feel. And my vibes were all off when I was doing deliveries, and I had a ton of anxiety doing deliveries, and it's not something that I can't get over. It's not something that it's just one negative day. Chalk it up as that, but it eliminates progress that I make, and it's fucking annoying. And it ties into the long-term effects of what I had to go through at that job and what that company did, and that's why I have to keep talking about it, and that's why it's very important, and that's why it's a serious thing. My anxiety, my PTSD is very serious. I take it seriously. And I'm gonna talk about it, I feel like I have a due diligence for people who, anybody's in this, in a similar situation, and it's very difficult when you lose family, when you lose friends, when you find out that you really didn't have as many friends as you thought. It was really people who were trying to take advantage of you if you could, even though they never tested certain and it's like, maybe they had more respect for you then because, like, people didn't, I guess, make fun of you or put you down as much. And they didn't have a reason to say, oh, well, if these people thought that, then there must be a reason. I'm sick and tired of that excuse. I'm sick and tired of that. I'm sick and tired of treating basically children like adults. Just because they run a business doesn't mean they're adults. And they shouldn't get that credibility. I'm sorry. But that's a big problem that I have, is that they get way more credibility than I do. And, I don't fucking care. But I have to do what I have to do. If somebody's going to try to manipulate my situation and is not going to help it and is only going to try to take advantage of me, I have to protect myself, and I have to do what I have to do is best for my health. And I have to continue to make positive progress and, what I have to do to prevent negative thought patterns and only create positive thought patterns for myself, because that's, if you do research or study anxiety or PTSD, negative thought loops, not being able to break those is a huge reason why people can't get over it, and it becomes like a catch-22 kind of scenario. And it's probably a good thing that I didn't get invited back to that hot tub party. Most likely, probably, maybe people would have tested who I was and tested my anxiety, and maybe I would have had to leave. But I mean, that's kind of, I went out to say, I'm a strong person, and people want to, make fun of me or whatever, give me bad vibes. I'm just trying to go out and continue to practice having positive vibes in social situations, because, that's something that it's not easy for me to do, because you can't just create positive social situations. Require other people's participation and respect, and it requires other people to partake in positive social interaction, and I can't create positive social interaction. I can't make people respect me or interact with me in a positive way unless, I don't have anxiety, I don't have PTSD, because it creates, like I said, a catch-22 scenario. And I guess I'll have to go into detail about what I went through at that company, because it's even more fucking important, basically. But I have to do what I have to do to improve my mental health. It's my responsibility, regardless of, what people did and how they did it. It might be a difficult thing. It might be something that requires a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of fighting, and I'm a fighter. So, I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost family members, and that's only made me stronger. And, it hasn't been easy, but it's every little step is positive progression overall. So, yeah. But it sucks because, you develop these, trust issues with people because you don't know if people really care for you and really want to listen to you, or people are really trying to take advantage of your situation. And I have a ton of trust issues and probably not emotionally available. And I'm probably not, right now, the way I feel, I don't want to make fucking friends. I don't want to get to know people. I don't want to, that's how I feel today. Yesterday I felt great because, I was able to embrace social interaction. The bars and the streets were filled with people, and I was able to go out and go into the bars and not have anxiety. And, now, I feel like the opposite.